Interview presented by Canaceutics Medical Dispensary, proudly serving New Mexico cannabis patients with trustworthy all-natural medicine since 2010.
Buena Cage Minds, I'm Mika Frankl at the San Jose Boxing Gym talking to Power and Glory Boxing Jordanne, OMG, Garcia, gonna be in action July 15th, back here, Legacy Boxing Promotions, Expo Explosion at the Manuel Lujan Complex on July 15th. You fought out of time the last time. Now you're coming back for some home cooking. How does that feel?
I'm excited. I'm super pumped to fight in front of all my fans back at home, all my sponsors, ready to put on a show. Again, another show here in town. So everybody come out. I'm stoked. I'm really stoked.
Went on the road, a hard-fought battle against a bigger opponent. Came out with a draw in that one and did a lot of great work. How do you and the team look back on what happened in that ring?
Every fight is a lesson learned, whether you win, lose, or draw. You know, we take what little mistakes that we made in the ring and we come back and we work on those little mistakes. I think I did everything that I was supposed to in that ring. And, you know, there was little things that we did have to work on and that we're working on now, and we're just perfecting for the next one.
All right, so what are we working on today?
Today, well, now in camp, we're just working on, you know, being a little bit more active, getting a little bit cleaner with my shots, just the little things, little tweaks that I need to perfect.
And where do you feel like you took a step forward in that progression of closing up the holes in this last fight?
I think just being, you know, on top of her a lot. I knew going in that she was a hometown and we were going to her hometown, and I didn't want to leave it up to the judges. So I think that's what helped to stay on top of her the whole time and just pressure.
Is that kind of the same mentality that you need to take and keep up with July 15th against Kasey?
Most definitely. Me and my camp, we don't really know exactly what she's coming with. We don't know much about her. All we know is that she's an MMA fighter. She does have an MMA background. So we're just going with that, you know, going with the flow and doing all we can to get that W again.
Travis Foster, Diego Sanchez, Donald Sanchez. I might be leaving a couple of you guys out, but it's not like MMA fighters haven't come to the team and been in the gym and given you rounds before. Do you feel like those rounds are an experience that you can harken back to think, okay, I might know what she's going to bring into the ring?
Definitely, for sure. You know, I feel like MMA fighters are a little bit, a little bit wild. And then I've been sparring Brenda down at Fit, and she's an MMA fighter as well. So I think it's a lot. I've had a lot of experience with MMA fighters. I've also had a couple opponents that I've fought that have been MMA fighters. So they're a little wild. They're strong, that's for sure. They can take hits. So that's just how we're looking at. She's training just as hard as I am.
And on another topic, it's going to be back-to-back camps, activity, continually being here in the gym. How does all that feel, and how's it feel to really be hitting the ground running now with this career, getting the activity that you've been hoping for?
Man, it feels good. This is something that I've wanted. You know, this is something that I've always wanted, dreamt for, is to just be active and go for that world title. And that's our goal, is hopefully next year, in the next coming year, we're getting that world title. But staying active is what needs to be done, and it's helped me to stay in shape, to stay on top of everything, and just perfect things.
What are some little goals, some little steps that you have to take to climb the ladder to get closer to that ultimate goal?
Just keep pushing, take every day, push every day, taking these fights, winning the fights. That's the goal, is to get a W. My goodness, I came from a loss and then a draw, and now it's time to get a W.
Is that the motivating factor to you? These decisions that haven't went your way, that you felt wronged in, have those been the kind of the fire burning while you're in here?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm so hungry to win, and I'm just so hungry to show everyone what I'm really about in the new me. I feel like this year I am a new fighter, a new person, and I'm excited to just continue showing the new me.
July 15th, see the new OMG in action at Expo Explosion.
Thank you so much. Everybody come out. I do want to thank all my sponsors, Gabriel, El Chino for sponsoring me with all my meals, Pillow Tuck and Spa. Gosh, there's so many of them. Leroy for helping me get in shape, my coaches, my trainers, and everyone around, all my fans. Thank you guys so much for the endless amount of support and the love. Come see me July 15th. I'm excited to put a show on for you guys.